started as a budget deck, and then he said, "Let me just
but
buff it up."
not really showing its greatest colors here.
No, I mean, like, again, I saw it do something cool, and I can definitely see how, like, it could definitely do a lot of very cool things. There's a lot of cool synergy in those colors with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, again, just the Sun Titan. Any reason to make a Sun Titan better is fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, I'm gonna be thinking about that all
The
night.
issue with this deck is just needing to find the balance between. Because sometimes when I have the Sun Titan, I don't actually have. Like, let's say I have flashback spells, right? But it has to be permanents.
Yeah, right.
So I have to find the right balance between how many permanents, how many instants, how many sorceries.
Yeah, but it seems like you play enough of the, like, discard your hand and draw that many cards, or discard any number of cards to draw that many, and you can always just get lands back with the Sun Titan.
As
Yeah.
long as
And
you
like
got it.
like flashback isn't going to hit lands. There isn't many things that will reanimate lands, so the Sun Titan is perfect for that. And
Yeah.
then and what's her name
It really
too?
is.
What's the there's that one that came out in Dominaria that says whenever you cast a historic spell, you get a permanent with mana cost 3 or less back.
Cool. Hold on a minute. Let me throw Felden's Cane up real quick. There we go. 1 to throw it out, and I think it's 0 tap discard.
Oh, that's an old card. No wonder I don't know it.
Yeah. Oh, just
Move,
tap and
pick
exile
from the
it.
game, shuffle your game. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you're saying that there's a white and red, or it's an artifact or something? Alex?
it is a
That's
legendary creature that came out in Dominaria. It's mono white. I think it's like a 3/4 for 4, and it says whenever you cast a historic spell, you can put a permanent with mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard onto the battlefield.
Oh, really?
I think, pretty sure that's how it
actually
works.
pretty good.
I'm just gonna go search for it. Whenever you cast a historic, we think it's a 3/4 for 4.
And it's definitely legendary.
Okay.
You want to try one more of this?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Uh,
I mean,
Teshar Ancestors Apostle, 3 and a white. Bird Cleric, 2/2. And flying, whenever you cast a historic creature card with mana value 3 or less.
oh, it's specifically creature.
Yeah,
Okay, so not as great.
that's fine. Grab his Milliken.
Yeah. Wow.
Another of the same.
Yeah, or I could change up decks if you want to keep playing yours, or if you wanted to switch over to mono green, we could do that. I could.
yeah, I wanted to see how the mono green fights. With
Mono green versus mono green.
Do it up.
I love that.
What do you guys call your deck? That's Mrs. Beef.
Damn, I wish it was like specifically like Earth Day,
Yeah.
and we're going
Yeah,
green.
awesome.
What do you call your mono green?
A mono green is my good boy,
Okay.
Good boy.
but it's called Moe. It's not even a dog because it's a hound, apparently. As you can see.
Yep.
Like
Totally different. That's fine. We'll mark it down as good boy.
I think they retconned hounds as dogs though,
I think so.
because of that land that puts a +1/+1 counter on like dogs and.
Are you ready?
Like, why not just call him a dog? And I mean, are there actually hounds that are not dogs?
There might have been.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess this could be the same. We could chalk it up as the same discussion you guys had when I wasn't here.
Yep.
I was here, but I wasn't in the stream.
Yeah.
About the human werewolf and wolf werewolf thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it looks like there's no more hound, it's all dog. So, for example, Bloodhound, creature, dog. Corpse Cur, artifact creature, Phyrexian, dog. And Floodhound, dog.
And he makes your guys cheaper for each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it.
No, that's his other elephant.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I'm not
that's
playing
irrelevant.
Hamza right now. I'm
Oh,
playing
okay.
my mode.
I just want
I
to
kind of need a faster 1v1 deck. I think.
I keep thinking he's saying Mogu. It's Mowu.
Yeah.
My ears are bad.
Moe.
Loyal Companion, 3 and a green, Vigilance, Trample. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on Mowu Loyal Companion, +1 instead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Vigilance,
This
Trample,
is
not bad, not bad.
Kind of budget as well. Like a lot of these cards are pretty cheap. Like they're random commons or uncommons from both Dominaria, Strixhaven, stuff like that.
Fair.
Man, Dominaria was a fun set, dude. I had such a
It
good time
really
with that
was.
set.
The first mythic I got from there was the Karn.
What?
Nice.
And that's such a good Karn, too.
It is a pretty good card.
let me
yeah.
tell you, man, like 8.5 Tails loves that fucking Karn. Because much like green, white doesn't have a lot of card draw. So to see extra cards in fucking mono white is awesome. And then 8.5 Tails' ability to protect his planeswalkers is nuts.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna try and flip this coin onto Alex's map so that it can be seen on camera. Tails Singing Gamer goes first.
Sure.
There we go.
Okay.
You get to go first.
I do?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So then I don't draw because I'm going first. And play forest.
Very
Pass.
playable hand. Play a forest. Damn it! Now I feel like such a follower. Play a forest. Say go. This is gonna be a
This is where you
shocking.
just like play Java Maya Cradle of Growth or something.
Yeah.
yeah. Mono green just to diversify.
Yeah, right.
You done?
Yep.
I am all set, buddy. Your turn.
Play forest, tap 2 for a durable handicraft. So it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 colorless. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. I can also pay 6 and sacrifice it to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Wow.
That's you.
I gotta tell you, man. Sometime quote unquote budget decks are just cooler than decks that people have spent money on.
I know, right? Because it's not just like freaking
Yeah.
top decked on EDH Rex.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You look for the strongest cards with your commander. No, you look for cards that you can afford that go well with your commander.
Yeah.
It's
Or I look for the cards that I have in my collection
Yeah.
that also happens to be budget. That's
Yeah.
really good with my commander.
I'll play another foil forest, and it's your turn.
I like the idea of we have a balancing factor where you get some number of points, and dollars is a fine way to like do that. I think.
Yeah, right. Because that keeps things nice and nice and balanced.
Sure, for
You know, sure,
For the
run
tap
a
three, I'm
demonic
gonna
tutor
play
for half of
Colossal
the price of
Majesty
your
and
deck.
pass.
You did a land pass or another thing pass.
Land and Colossal Majesty pass.
Nice.
Okay. Colossal Majesty is at the beginning of your upkeep if you control a creature with power 4 or
Creature
greater.
with power 4 or greater, I draw a card, yes.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
That card's also very worth it.
Yeah.
It is pretty good.
I'm going to play a forest. And this is a risky play right here. An Undergrowth Champion. If damage will be dealt to Undergrowth Champion while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter. And then Landfall, he gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
Looks like a good
Tap,
card for that deck.
keep draw. Gonna tap 4. For a super underrated budget card.
Oh, shit.
My search box
Ivy
is
Lane
ready.
Dennison.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just search it up and
Ivy
put it
Lane.
on screen. Please. Ivy Lane
You know-
Dennison.
Ivy Lane Dennison. It's one of those there's a bunch of various lanes and stuff. If I say Dennison, well, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, it does. And for our sake, which we can't see because it's blocked anyways. Elf Warrior 3 and a green. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature.
Awesome.
Writing that down for Marwin.
Yep.
That's an elf.
Oh, what? Yeah, that seems strong.
It's a super underrated common from whatever set. Like it's from, I think maybe Kaladesh, and this is from Commander Legend specifically. But
Yeah.
And it's a 2/3 for 4? That's actually not too bad.
it's not too bad for the effect that he brings.
It's a little brutal. I can see why people look at it and go 2, 3 for 4, not reading anymore.
Right, but the fact that it has the black symbol on rarity means it's actually like a really good common.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an underrated common for sure.
Yeah.
And you're all set after that?
Yeah, pass after that. No haste.
All
No
right.
anger in my graveyard.
Damn.
We don't haste in green. It's not what we're about.
I will play a forest for the turn. So Landfall gives my Undergrowth Champion a +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
And then a Solemn Simulacrum.
Sad robot.
Solemn break good times. Come on.
How long have you guys been playing Magic for? Says numb emotions.
It's a simulacrum.
I mean, today, 3 hours. No, oh man.
Yeah, Jesus, since 7th grade,
I think so, yeah.
which was
Well, in your case, I jumped in right as Torment came out, and then took a multi-year hiatus and got back into it a few months ago. No, a year ago.
so I'm gonna swing at you for 4 now.
Yeah, I will be taking 4.
Nice.
Alrighty. Go to 36.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. Draw.
Damn. If Ashaya was out, Solemn's also a land, so you get the double land from Brock.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
amazing. It almost makes me want to build Landfall Yarok.
Is that the blue one?
Blue, black, green.
Oh, okay.
Edit whatever permanent entering the battlefield causes the triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger. It triggers an additional time.
Sweet. Is
I'm
that like
gonna tap 3 to play non-foily Fertilid.
Nice.
Ooh,
Normalid?
a non-foiled.
Yeah, non-foil Fertilid. I am going to tap D1 extra from Durable Handicraft, so he will actually enter the battlefield with 4 counters.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Singing Gamer, how long have you been playing Magic for?
Well, it's a funny story. Since I started in M13 playing standards and drafts at my LGS, but I was only like, I can't remember exactly my age, but I was too young to like be sponsoring my addiction.
Yeah, we feel
Because I
that.
had no job and stuff, and keeping up with the standard meta and like, yeah, it felt more of like it wasn't fun anymore because I couldn't keep up with the rest of the people that I was playing with. Because when I was 16, I was playing with everything from between 20 to 40-year-old men.
Yeah,
on
who
the
can just
LGS, and
blow
they
their
had
goddamn life savings on deck.
abandoned wives and jobs. So
Yeah, no.
playing on. I started in M13, and then I had a little break until I think Dark Ascension came out. Is that a set? The Innistrad where the Liliana drops.
Oh yeah, okay.
Liliana of the Dark Veil.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got back into it around Magic 2018. I bought some Commander. When I heard of Commander, I think it was 2016 when I bought the Atraxa, the Breya, and those kind of Commander decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commander.
I got back into it from there, and then I've been. Yeah, before I played now with you guys, I had like a break on 3 or 4 years, so I've been very on and off.
Yeah, like I started in 7th grade and like between then and now had sold my entire collection like twice. And then Commander came out, which made the game just so much more accessible because you don't have to keep switching out cards and relearning sets that come out, you know? You just find a couple of good cards per set to like switch into a deck, and it's nice.
Yeah, exactly. I'm passing after that.
That's it? Sure. Ooh. This is going to be a very straightforward play. It's going to be a Forest for the turn to get me another +1/+1 counter on the Undergrowth Champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an Ashaya. Which gets me another +1/+1 counter on the Undergrowth Champion. And I'm swinging for 6.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can block 6, so I'll be going to 30.
Nice. And it's your turn. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 Ashaya.
Yep.
You can go ahead and thank Hellcaster. He was one of our like original followers of the stream. He was like, Alex, you should build Ashaya. And I was like, okay.
I mean, Ishaya is strong, so I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's your turn.
Untap, upkeep trigger. I do have a 4 greater because
Yes,
of
you
my
do.
great sequencing earlier, so I will be drawing an extra card.
A little bit of a backdoor brag, but we're okay with that here on Silver Medalist. Yeah, no, I specifically run the Oblivion Stone in this deck because it destroys all non-land permanents, so my creatures are fine.
Yeah, exactly. Oof.
And like, I can't tell you how many games I've seen get won by a Cyclonic Rift, but not against Ashaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because she counts herself as a non-land, right? So you can just keep smacking those Cyclonic Rift players all day.
Yeah, right. So all my creatures are also lands, and it bounces all non-land permanents. So, oh no, my Planeswalkers come back to my hand. Enjoy my still 18/18 Ashaya.
Yeah.
For sure.
I actually like,
Oh,
as far as a
don't-
Shire sometimes, I didn't spend too much
I
money on it.
didn't get a forest, so either I play my commander and don't get a land this turn, or I use my fertility ability to get a land, but then I miss out on the card draw.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a predicament.
That is a predicament.
I've had that exact same problem in this deck.
Yep. I think I just okay, it's my good boy. You know, I don't need mana.
That's right.
I'm a good boy.
All right.
He's such a good boy.
We'll see how good he is.
He is a good boy, and the fact that Ivy Lane Dennison puts a 1/1 counter on Mowu, but Mowu sees it as 2, so he's a 5/5 when he comes out. And he has
Awesome.
Trample and Vigilance.
Trample and Vigilance.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that seems pretty good.
Pass 2.
All right. Heart of the cards, guide me. It's a forest, which gets me a +1/+1 counter on my Undergrowth champion,
All right.
putting it up to a
Yep.
7/7.
All right. Singing Gamers 5 is the total power.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
oh,
guess
okay.
I can just do
Whatever you
this.
prefer.
It's easier too.
Whatever you guys work with. This is a note for myself.
Yeah, it's a 5/5 right now.
All right. Let's try this guy. I don't normally get to play him. It's a Battle Mammoth.
Oh yeah.
So 6/5 trample. Whenever a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. And
Interesting.
and then he foretells for 2 and 2 green, but
That's fine.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You skip that part.
Yeah, right. Again, I don't need to foretell.
Surprise,
it.
Battle Mammoth.
Exact- yeah, right. You either foretell him or surprise.
Yep.
And that is also a land entering the battlefield, so I get another +1/+1 counter on the Undergrowth champion. And we're gonna swing at you for 8 with the Undergrowth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with a Shia. No trample on either of them.
Yeah. This is a rough predicament.
What you should do is definitely target one of them with a spell or an ability.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to start blocking both.
All right.
With I'll block Ishaya with the
Fertilid?
lane
Normally?
person, and then block the Undergrowth with the Fertilid.
Sure. And that's Undergrowth takes a damage, so I remove a +1/+1 counter from him.
Yeah, that's why I blocked it with.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it for each damage, or is it just once every time it does damage?
If damage would be dealt to Undergrowth champion while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1/+1 counter.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's why I blocked with Fertilid, but because I thought it would be dealing more damage and removing more counters. But I mean, it doesn't matter at the end.
Yeah, right. If it doesn't matter to you, then it's okay with me. You're welcome to change around how you block, but I don't think it changes the outcome.
No, it probably won't change the outcome.
Okay. And then that's the end of my turn.
Loki, untap nothing. Draw for Colossal Majesty.
Perfect.
Draw for turn.
Damn, Colossal Majesty, jot that down. Drawing an additional card per turn sounds so good right now.
It's not bad.
Feels like I'm having a better game than you, but I'm still jealous.
Yeah, I mean, this deck also has had better performances, so.
Lot of first game jitters over there.
Seems like it. I think it's time for my only board wipe.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Blasphemous act. Don't ask me how I play it in green.
Yeah, what's your board wipe?
Tap 4, play Nev's disc.
There it is. Oh,
Isn't
that doesn't
pass.
say land.
Pass to you.
Yes, sir. I draw a card, just the one.
Oh, well, actually, I have Vigilance, so I'll just swing with the...
Oh,
so
shit.
you can block with the Mammoth or...
Yeah, I'm gonna actually block with my Solemn, and I'll take
Yeah, I figured you would.
I'll take 3 and draw an additional card.
Yep. 3
Wonderful.
commander damage.
I take 3.
Oh, that's commander damage? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, is trample just built in? Yeah, he's real good. Real good.
So I don't think I played the land. There's a forest for a +1/+1 counter on the Undergrowth champion. And I think we're just swinging with the squad, assuming you're going to blow up the Even of Minerals Dick's next turn. So that's 8 from the Undergrowth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from Ashaya, and a 6/5 Trample Battle Mammoth.
Yep.
You taking it all?
Uh,
Can't imagine.
6/5. I kind of have to. I feel like.
Well, I feel like if you're gonna crack your disc anyways, what's the point in taking Ashaya? But your deck. I ain't gonna tell you how to play it.
It is a fair point. Kind of depends. I'm gonna go risky.
Okay. So 11 plus 8 is 19, and 6 is 25.
Yep. I will be at 5.
With 11 commander.
And definitely not play any other creature while you have a Nevinral's Disc active. Your turn.
Loki. Untap.
What's the green intervention?
Heroic Intervention.
Draw
That's
for
great.
Colossal Majesty. Draw for.
Oh
turn.
yeah, that makes sense as to why you would keep your commander, so you could draw your additional card this turn.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was banking on.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. This is why you shouldn't take my advice, because apparently I miss shit like that.
Is there a tree that's just trade life totals of the player?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
It's Magic Mirror or something like that.
Okay.
Something Mirror.
Because it's like there's Tree of Perdition, Tree of Redemption, which like trade your life total with it, I think.
Yeah.
But it would be cool if it's just like 0/1 tree when it dies or something.
There's also like a 4/4 lifelink that lets you exchange your life total with its power,
Yeah.
which just seems like it kills everything in one shot. Like,
No emotions. New player, like how you guys speak your mind while you play, helps you learn a few things. Oh, good news.
oh, thank God. Not one person has ever said thank you for speaking your mind to me before.
You know, that's a good point. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, right.
I
Because it's
feel
always
we're
like,
very
how do you
verbal
not like the Big
Magic players,
Lebowski?
so That's half the fun, like the social part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hanging out.
Oh my God, I used to play at my local game store, and they some of the people would just wouldn't talk to you while you're playing the game, and it's like, okay, I get you're trying to keep secrets and whatnot, but
Yeah.
why the hell am I here if not for the social interaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Why didn't you just play with yourself in front of the screen? Oh, that sounds very wrong. Why didn't you just play with the cards in front of your screen?
Well, because I played with myself in front of the screen before I came.
Yeah.
I know.
And
knew
then I
that
came
was-
here.
I knew that was coming. Coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, we got it.
Oh, man.
That's why we have the mature content.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I'm actually just going to move to combat, Alex.
Nope.
As fun as this is.
Yeah, that
just
makes sense to me.
do stuff. Swing 5 at you. Maintaining priority.
What's his name?
Going to play a instant called Big Play, which is another actual.
Which is a big play.
It is a big play, but it's another underrated comment from Strixhaven, I think.
+2 and a reach. Put a counter on it.
Oh, cool.
So my dog will get +2/+2, and put a 1/1 counter on it, but that's gonna be 2 1/1 counters.
Wow, so it's gonna get +4/+4. That's 9 damage I'm taking from it.
Yeah, that's
Looks like it.
9 commander damage to your face right now.
That sounds, yeah.
Coming up.
I've got nothing to do about it.
Nope, you don't.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. And then I'm going to, obviously, tap 1. Crack the next disc.
Yeah.
And just sound of toilet flushing.
Crack the disc. All right.
He kills my enchantments as well, though, so be mindful
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I know it's a
It's brutal.
pretty
But,
double-edged
I mean,
sword there.
It has to be done when I'm facing a wall of Ishaya, like a
Yeah.
bulldozer,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
a skyscraper kind of thing.
I know. Most of the time you're facing creatures, not entire planes of existence.
Only the soul of it. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Very true.
Yeah. Ironically, Ashaya, a bulldozer.
Anything else for your turn, buddy?
I think I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play Eternal Witness.
Nice.
Woo!
Grab that. Yeah.
I'm going to get... I think... Durable Handicraft is the way to go.
Okay.
So return that to my hand, and pass the turn.
All right. Nothing to untap. Nothing during my upkeep. I draw. We'll play a forest for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting a Shia out there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A Shia the buff.
Yeah. Already, it's like a.
Just do it!
Just do it!
Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it!
Last turn, you said this turn.
I like to go with the go 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 go. And then I'll play a Gilded Goose.
Kill the goose.
He
There it is.
comes into play and gets me a food token, which Adam is nice enough
And
to.
then you can sacrifice the food token to add any of a new color.
Yeah, or I can just tap it as a forest.
Yeah, that's also a thing you can do.
So I'm just gonna sit here with this food on my plate.
Don't play with your food, Alex.
Yeah, I won't. It's your turn. Yeah, my mom was always saying that, and that's why dinner time was never any fun.
Draw normally because.
Because sounds of weeping.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, right. And now for 0 mana, I play the tiniest violin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, damn it, that would be awesome.
What's that?
If I'd made my own magic card, it would definitely be a 0 mana artifact called Tiniest Violin.
I'm going to.
And it would say, parentheses S, cry 1.
I'm gonna tap 3 and play a Cultivate.
Yeah!
Nice.
Woot woot!
I mean, we're playing green, right?
That seems like that's what green players do.
Forest, and I'm going to play a forest for turn. If
Nice.
that's okay with you.
It's
Counter that force.
even if it wasn't okay with me, the rules definitely tell you you can.
This is also true.
I'm gonna unmorph this creature when it comes into play. Counter target forest.
What? It's okay. Morph doesn't use the
Forest.
stats.
Yeah.
Imagine if they actually made a card that said that.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like we're only a few years away.
Yeah.
We should be like I don't know, like I mean this may be too close to home because I'm not really American, but like there should be like a magic card called like Florida Fire or Chicago Fire, burn all forests on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. The California wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australian wildfire. Although apparently Australia's a plains.
Destroy all forests on the battlefield. God, Ashaya would hate that.
Yeah. Hey, what was the destroy forest? I think
Yeah,
it was acid rain is the one.
It would be like for each forest destroyed this way, its controller gets an ash token.
Yeah.
It's
You
an
can
artifact,
sacrifice
but-
the ash token to draw a card and add a mana. Because insult to injury.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Discard a card too.
Yeah, do they have ash tokens? Because if it's just like a treasure token, only instead of a mana of any color, it's a colorless.
Oh yeah, that'd be like treasure, but for colorless.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, ash token.
Well, tap-
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I called this a budget, but you know, I mean, I had these cards lying around, so I'm gonna
Must
tap
have.
one and play Hardened Scales.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Is that only for you or is that for everyone?
Just for him.
Nice.
It's like it is crazy how there are so many good first turn plays in Skullbriar, and Hardened Scales is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true, actually. Man speaks truth. And then I'm going to tap 2 to play the Durable Handicraft that I so astutely brought back with my Eternal
Jeez.
Witness.
So that's like
And
for,
then,
for every one
for
plus
one-
1/+1 counter, it's 3. Or no, that's when he gets
No,
when he
the
casts the
Durable
guy.
Handicraft is the one that ETBs. I can put a 1/1 counter on that creature if I pay 1
Right.
when I play the creature.
Right.
And then I
Okay.
can sacrifice it for 6 and put the 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
On everything, and Hardened Scales will increase it by 1. That's awesome.
And then I will tap 1, and I will play Aimless 1 for 1.
What?
But it's gonna be 2 because of Hardened Scales. Woo!
Woo woo.
Aimless one?
And then I
And
will
Endless.
pass.
All right.
It's just X mana. It comes in with X +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
I should run that in. I mean, it's not that exciting, but
Yeah, no, it
should
is.
run it in Zaxara.
I
I
did
think
for a little
Endless
bit,
one
but
is
it's just
very
like
underrated because if you draw it late, it can be a huge beater.
Yeah.
And if you draw it early, then it just like staves off early aggression.
Yeah.
And even if you draw it mid, you can dump mana into it if you don't have any other plays.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good card.
I play an Ash Barons, which doesn't really do anything special. Just
Yeah,
have,
that's the land cycling one thing.
yeah, the
land
the
cycling.
basic land cycling.
So you don't have any other lands in your hand, I assume.
Maybe. All right, I guess we're gonna have to go with a.
Yeah, they call it an endless one, but it's like destroy it, no problem.
We're gonna play a Bear Umbra on the Ashaya.
Nice.
Okay.
Plus,
Yeah.
+2/+2, and whenever it
No,
attacks,
I
I
know
untap
what it
all
does.
lands.
It's
Okay.
sorry.
Shut up, Alex. I know. And then
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
it's on
5.
attack, right? It's not deals damage, right?
No,
Yep.
it's just on an attack.
Yeah, I figured.
And then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll pay 4 and then use the Gilded Goose for a Silklash Spider,
Nice.
just in case you drop some flying on me. You know what Silklash does, yeah?
I don't know what's up that. No.
So 3 and 2 green for a 2/7 with reach. I can pay X and 2 green, and it deals X damage to each creature with flying.
That's pretty good.
It's like, card's been around forever, and it's so solid.
Yeah, one of the best mono green flyer. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah.
Spiders.
deals with all flyers.
Yeah.
And
And
I thought I was clever who put Sandsworm Convergence in here, but like.
oof, that card's good too. I'm gonna move to combat and swing with my Ashaya. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
I
5,
would
6,
block
7,
it
8,
with my
9, 10,
Eternal
11, 12,
Witness
13,
before-
14, 15.
But then you have a attacking damage trigger.
Yep, so I attack and it untaps all lands I control, including my Ashaya and Gilded Goose.
Yep.
And I'm in for 15, but your Eternal Witness is just gonna trip it.
Yeah.
And it is your turn. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana up in case you drop a 10/10 flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
No flyers here, buddy.
But goddamn, put a Basilisk collar on it and see what happens.
Yeah. Is there some form of like springboard all creatures your opponents roll gain flying?
Oh, that would be cool.
I got Predator Flagship, but it's only 1.
Predator Flagship costs 2 to make something, give something flying.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I need a ride. Can you bring the flagship around? It's gonna cost you entire 2 mana.
Good die or 2 mana.
Gonna have to tap 2 whole lands.
Say hi to Karen while you're at it. Don't pay the ferryman. It's unfair, Mike. That scene's been long over.
How much does Mowu cast?
You got 1 cast on him so far.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6. That leaves me.
No, not like you're not gonna pay 7 for it.
You just had to get that like pedigree fancy dog. You can just go to the pound and get any free dog.
think I'll just tap 2 and play Mask of Memory and pass the turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's hit all flyers for 8.
Just at the end of his turn?
Just at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I got nothing else going on, so let's just make sure there's nothing in the sky.
Yeah, no flyers.
Just went from partly cloudy to silk. All right.
I drew into a Garrick's Uprising.
Nice.
Oopsie daisy.
So it's going to come into the battlefield. I control a creature with power 4 or greater, so I draw a card.
So that's a lot of hurt and
Yeah.
squirting from Ishaya over there.
Good amount, yep. Did you say hurting and squirting?
Yeah.
And what's his life total?
Hurting for
He's-
squirting.
5.
He's at 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I just swing with an Ashaya, and it untaps all lands I control.
In response to you moving to combat, good sir.
Yep, I move to combat.
1, 2, 3. Before you get the attack trigger from Bear Umbra, I'm going to beast within your Ishaya.
Okay, you know Bear Umbra has totem armor?
That's fine.
So, like, the Bear Umbra goes away, but Ashaya stays.
Yeah, true. I know that, but I didn't want you to untap lands.
That makes
So,
it's totally fine with me.
at least it doesn't have vigilance, but it still has trample. So I mean,
Yeah, it's still
top picking the Garruk's thingy was clutch for you.
Yeah.
yeah, it was super clutch. But it's all because of my belief of harden the cards.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I'm in for 13, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13.
Yeah, even if I block the biggest one, you still have trample. So that's
Yeah.
game.
That's game.
All right. No, wait, that's not the button.
Man, I'm not having a good showcase.
It's true. That's fine.
But, like, you know what? I'm having a good time. This is working out way better than I thought it would. Like,
I gotta verify that again.